Welcome to CallumConnects, 5-minute entrepreneurial inspiration for your day. Kay Fitz is our guest today on CallumConnects Micro-Podcast. Kay is the founder and CEO of High Heeled Success. Kay Fitz is a founder and CEO of High Heeled Success. Miss Fitz is an expert in learned gender behaviors that put women at a disadvantage in the workplace.
The biggest hurdle I faced in starting my business over 25 years ago was believing in a myth. The myth that says, work hard and be good at what you do and you will succeed. Now, don't get me wrong, you do have to put work into your business and you do have to know your stuff. But if that's all you do, you are in for a rude awakening, particularly if you are a female. So many lessons women learned growing up puts us at a significant disadvantage in the workplace. Certainly, that was what I was experiencing. No phones were ringing, no doors were opening, no programs were being booked. I was in serious trouble. Finally, through a friend, I received a connection to a gentleman in the financial industry. Peter would entertain a proposal for me, but he was a bit skeptical because he had never heard of me or my company. I labored painfully over the proposal, revising again. I also got distracted by crucial tasks like reorganizing my desk drawers, filing papers, and baking for my son's football team fundraiser. A really important focus, right? I rescheduled the meeting 2 times. You can imagine what kind of first impression that made. The day finally came for the meeting and I stumbled all over myself to present coherently, concisely, and commandingly. Finally, Peter looked at me and said, "Can I give you some advice?" And he got a quaky yes from me. He said, "Kay, you have got to get some name recognition. And your constant rescheduling of our meeting made you look quite unprofessional. Plus, you could not articulate your offering with power and confidence. When you get your act together, come back and see me again." I slumped out to my car, sat in the parking lot for what seemed like hours, sobbing. When I was finally all cried out, a determination to succeed began to replace the anguish. I committed myself there and then to learning what supremely successful women knew and did differently than me. Off the bat, I realized based on Peter's feedback that I struggled with perfectionism, an inability to toot my own horn, to have a laser focus, and to present in a compelling manner. Out of my own desperation, I began to study, interview, and do tons of research. What emerged was my trademarked 6P power system for women. At this point, I have delivered over 3,000 presentations and worked with close to 100,000 women. If I could succeed as an entrepreneur from that disastrous start, any woman can unlearn the behaviors that hold back their career and replace them with the skills needed for success by mastering power personal esteem, power professional esteem, power verbal language, power nonverbal language, power presentations, and power packaging. If you will let go of the myth that working hard and knowing your product or service will be enough to succeed, you could be well on your way in your entrepreneurial journey.
If you enjoy learning from entrepreneurs, just do a search for CallumConnects in Google. I've done deep dive interviews with more than 1,500 entrepreneurs and business leaders so that you can learn from them.